Hi, I'm Georgia. Thanks for watching another one of my videos. Today I've rolled out some FIMO Professional black on setting 0 on my Atlas 150 pasta machine, which is the thickest setting. I'm then using white Professional, FIMO Professional, and adding white Cernit gel to it just to soften it up a little bit. And you'll see why I'm doing that. I've decided, it was a decision, do I do white first and then put black on it, or do black and put white on it? And I've decided that I would do the black as a base and then white on top, because if I should smudge the black, it's harder to remove from the white background. So I'm just mixing it together to try and soften it, and I'll move this over a bit so that you can see it better. I'm using quite a deep texture matte, which I am pushing the softened FIMO Professional into. Now, it's as you're doing it, it tries to pull out again, as you can see there. So just persevere, keep pushing it in and pushing it in. It does go in eventually. So I'm just working my way down. I think I do get a bit tired of doing this after a while, so I don't do the whole sheet. I do the piece that I wanted. I didn't have to do the whole sheet because I was really making a pair of earrings for somebody who'd requested this particular colorway and style. So I just did enough to be able to make a few pairs of earrings. So I'm using my roller, just rolling it back into place. And as you can see, it's lifting yet again. So it's quite a thick layer that I've put on there. Oh, there's the dog drinking water again. As I said, she does it every time I'm talking, hoping to get some attention. I'm sure she'll be back again. Right, okay, so we're pushing it down, and I've cut the thicker pieces off, and I will be cutting more off. The whole point is to lay it down and then take the top layer off so that you're left with white clay embedded into all the grooves on the texture mat. So it is fiddly, and I think I'm not particularly good at this. It takes quite a bit of practice, so hopefully the more I do of it, the better I will become. I think I am using the firmer cutting blade on this rather than the really flexible one. So just carry on taking it off. I'm sorry it's not quite in shot here. I'm really struggling. I record these videos on my phone, and I do it in portrait mode so that I can put it on Instagram and also onto my Facebook page. But obviously when you record for YouTube, it should be in landscape, and it's so hard. I don't know how to change the aspect ratio of it. If anybody can give me advice, I'd really appreciate it. So as you saw, I took quite a bit off and then decided I'd try and put a bit more on it, but it just kept pulling off all the time. I don't know if there's a layer of something on that texture mat. Okay, next stage, I've just burnished the black clay and run it through the pasta machine again, because I think there were some nail marks on it, and hopefully I'll move this over again so that you can see exactly what I'm doing. All right, no, I'm not. There we go. I thought I did. Okay, so I'm actually using the roller as well to push the white on top of the black and pressing it down. I think do this more than less so that you have a better chance of it sticking. And then it actually stuck really well, as you can see as I'm pulling off there. So it's left a nice zebra print on the the clay, and hopefully you can see what I mean about which way I should do it, whether I should do white first and black on top. But I was concerned that the black would smudge on the white. Now, because the texture mat is quite deep, it's left quite a high profile on this clay, so I've had to burnish it an awful lot. Now, I use these patty papers, but I think possibly just a normal sheet of A4 might be better. It might work better than the patty pans. Right, choosing the shapes. Always difficult, I find, when you've got a pattern, because I like to have earrings that match quite a bit. But the pattern here is quite random, and there's lots of white in some areas and less in others. Just going through my very extensive range of cutters that I do have, and this is what I'm going for. That looks really nice. I think that's come out quite well. Now, as you see, the next one has slightly less of the white on it, but you have to use the area that you've got. Okay, so I found a few more cutters. I quite like the really straight lines with the animal print, especially the black and white. I think that works quite well. A few more, and I actually managed to use up that little area on the left hand side with very tiny cutters. Now, that was too big, but I went and cut it anyway, and then realized I didn't have the room. So I got a smaller version and cut inside the bigger one. And those look quite sweet. They've come out quite nicely. While I'm doing this, if you are enjoying this, I'd really appreciate it if you'd subscribe. Hopefully there's a little subscribe button at the bottom that you can see. If not, please just click on the channel and you can subscribe there. This is what they look like finished. Thanks for watching. Hopefully there'll be another one coming up soon. Bye.